Hi everybody, it's Marshall. Huh. I really need to make this video right now just because of things that just happened yesterday. Well, I want to tell you what happened, okay? So, I was all ready to go and upload New Year's Bang, okay? Which, as you might have noticed, if you care, did not come out yesterday like it was supposed to. And I realized on, what was it, maybe Saturday, I went and I deleted a bunch of things just to clear off all kinds of things, and I accidentally deleted the finished AVI file for New Year's Bang. And I was like, okay, that sucks, but I can just go into my program and you know, uh, what's the word? I can just go and um make it into the AVI file. I can just remake it, go and make it into that. Because in the program, I make it and then I have to export it as a file. So I can just go and redo that. So I brought up my file, you know, not the file, the Pinnacle. I use Pinnacle Studio number 14. So I bring up the Pinnacle program thing, where all the pictures are and everything, and I try to make it into a new file, and it doesn't do it. This little like weird text comes up on the thing that would usually be, I believe, would usually be telling you like how many frames out of how many frames are done. So like what percent is done. These weird texts, and I have no clue what it means, comes up, and it doesn't do it. It doesn't make the file, and I have no clue what's happening, and I get mad about that. And so then I go into the next episode of LEGO Superhero Show, which is pretty much done, but I hadn't made into an AVI file yet, Chase Me, to see if it would work with that one, and lo and behold, it works perfectly. So I go back to the New Year's Bang project, and I try it again. Doesn't work. Try it again. Doesn't work. Then I think, okay, maybe it's just something with the already file thing, you know, like the project. So let's copy and paste everything I have in there into a new Pinnacle file. I was thinking I could do that. So I tried to just use my cursor and select all of it, but it wouldn't, because it's on a timeline feature, so you have to scroll more on the timeline, and it wouldn't scroll just automatically with me pushing my cursor to the end of it with things highlighted. So I hit OK. I think I can do this. Control A to select all. What does it do? I hit Control A, and it deletes everything I have there. And then it starts to save it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I did panic, and so I didn't want it to save because it was only one bar because it was, of the save. It wasn't done, so I hit, power off on the whole computer. Because you can't, undo when you have it up, and you can't, press the X and the save, I don't know. But yeah, I deleted everything and then started to save. So I clicked on, I shut down everything. Hopefully it wouldn't do that. And then I bring it back up and it's all gone. So all of New Year's Bang is gone. I tried to run this file recovery program. What is it? Recoverer. And it found it, I guess, but it wouldn't. Picked up a trace of it, but it said it was unrecoverable and couldn't recover it. I didn't. Maybe if I would have ran it for the whole, because I had to stop it because I had to go to bed. If I would have ran it for the whole, 3-4 more hours it wanted to do, maybe it would have found everything. But at the state it was, it, didn't find the file that I had deleted. This episode was done in June. I had made the file in June. And now it's gone. And it's August 11th. I have school starting on, let's see, when must school be starting? The 6th, Tuesday the 6th of September. And I don't want to remake that episode. I was very excited because I did later, I found this out later in the day. because I had done all the music for Chase Me. The next episode was like, oh my gosh, it was ready to go. And then I was so excited about the next episode, Deal with the Devil, and because I was working on things, looking at some effects for it, and it was looking really, really good. And I just got so excited with the story, and then this happens. And right now I'm realizing that this sort of thing keeps happening. There's something that always happens to where it makes my job a lot more difficult. Mainly, a lot of things has been with my program, because it likes to freeze up. This Pinnacle Studio 14, it likes to freeze up for no reason, and I don't know why. And I lose some things then, but it has not been doing that. Here's what happens. It freezes up when I try to actually play back the video. That's where it freezes, because I want to see what it's done. That's where it freezes up, of course. Why? Where else would it? But it has not been doing that for like a month, and so I was it really hasn't. See, for a while it's happening all the time, and so I was like, oh my god, got mad at it. But it has been doing that, and it'll do it like once in a while, not like every single time I try to even do anything on it. So I've been happy with that, and everything was going good, then this happens, and now I'm just every time, even if we go back, oh my gosh. If we go back, all the way back to, like, Lego Star Wars Life on the Death Star, I was kind of, well, what had happened there? Because I had done the first 2 episodes of Season 2 of Lego Superhero Show way back when, 2013, and I kind of I did abandon them. Not redoing them, but doing more episodes for a while. Because of school and stuff, and then I came up with a new idea for a series within Life on the Death Star, which I have 4 seasons planned out. That show. I knew every episode of Season 1, way back when. I knew what I wanted to do with it. And it fell down, partly because my microphone at the time broke. Just broke. I got everybody over to record, and I wasn't entirely happy with all the performances, but I was going to work with it. And I just got fed up. I think I had gotten fed up with my program. See that recurring theme going on here. And then with Gotham University is kind of my fault for doing the casting as I did. I'm not going to pull out who I'm particularly talking about, but I kind of felt like I owed that person a little bit for things that I'm, not going to talk. Because I had tried to do this whole Lego Monster Fighter thing a long, long time ago, before I even started my YouTube channel. Oh wow, I don't even know. I had a whole script for that I wrote one summer. Wow, I'm thinking about that. And I just got so mad at the voice actor, and because they weren't answering my things, and even that, and it was because they were like grounded or something. And I get that. See, I'm a 14-year-old, okay? This happens to kids. And the thing is, I didn't know they were grounded, and I got so mad. Because nobody contacted me. But that's like my fault, because the phone's taken away and all that. Parents don't understand. And try to do these things. I know I'm rambling, and these usually end in goes into my rambles here. All these videos where I just talk. Go back to my channel, all the updates. And I got so mad at Gotham University I couldn't continue on. I wrote 10 out of the 12 scripts of the first season that I had planned out. And then, of course, I had a second season planned out. I had an idea for the third season, which really would not have worked. But I have a solid second season planned out for Gotham University. So it might not see the light of day. Or we could go back and do it. I even tried again this year. But I don't know. It's not trying to get another voice actress to voice this person. But this time it wasn't the voice actress's fault. I do believe she did it. It was just like the program or the way I tried to do it. So can you okay. the way we tried to do it is we go into my, your iPod here and you record it, all the lines as a voice memo. And then can you just email those? Can you do that? You should be able to somehow, but they didn't seem to translate at all. So that's not good. So that was a problem with I tried it. It didn't seem to work because she thought she'd emailed it to me and she kept doing it. So I just think it was the email or the program or the voice memos and all that. So enough of that. Yeah, Gotham University. I don't know. And right now I don't know with my YouTube because I do realize that everything just always goes awry. Because I have such big plans. I have a whole 3rd season of LEGO Superhero Show planned out. The 2nd season I have people lined up to voice. We even have some voices done for later episodes. And really, I think we should just go back to trying to do at Gotham University what I tried to do with that, just doing a radio play, audio drama format. Now we would do that then as I get all my voice cast here and we just record it. We record the whole thing. That's how I think we should do it. That could be hard too, because a lot of the times nobody's as focused as I am on this stuff, and so it doesn't get done a lot of the times, or something else happens. I don't know. See, I try to involve my friends, and I'm not learning my lesson with that. When I try to involve other people, it doesn't usually work. I don't learn that lesson. But I just think other people should be playing these characters, so I'm not playing every single person and voicing every single person. My mother's not voicing all the women, and my father's not voicing anybody else. Because my father's busy working, so I can't really record with him very much. So then I had this whole idea. See, now I was thinking, okay, I'm going to upload this video, tell you what's all out, and then I'm going to go play Sims, and I'm going to, because I love The Sims 4, and record a series on that. Well, so my laptop is not charging. I plug the thing in, because that's where my Sims is not in the main computers on my laptop, which, yeah. But it won't charge. I had everything ready to play, because I had all kinds of things set up. Almost, there's still a little bit set up to do. And it won't charge. It says for some reason either make sure it's plugged in all the way or make it have a charger adapter that's something. So it won't charge, and it says the results of this will be like your computer will be really slow and it won't charge, of course. And it is really, really slow. I tried to connect internet and it wouldn't do any of that. It's really, really slow. Slower than it usually is, because my laptop is slow. But not this slow, yeah. So now I'm mad at that. I don't know if I can do the Sims. Everything's raining in my parade, and I think this month I just don't know what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to stop for a little while. If I get the Sims to work, we'll do that maybe, but I'm just going to stop, and I'm not going to. Guys, is anybody really watching this? My friends are really going to listen to all this. But I've been trying to do all this work and trying. And here, excuse me, I gotta turn something off. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll probably cut this out. Okay, I'm back. But I've keep trying, even on my YouTube channel. I mean, hi friends. I think you guys do appreciate what I do. And why am I doing this? Because if I want something to do, and I want to feel like I'm getting something done with my time. Because really, this year I don't know if I've really talked about this on YouTube channel. I did speech, and I did youth and government, both of which were just amazing. I had so much fun. That was the first time I really did any real extracurricular thing, because I'm not a sports guy, and I thoroughly wish I was. I was a sports guy, but I'm not. So, trying to make my YouTube videos also gives me something else to do. But not sports. And I'm not really into... I really should, in like theater and all that at a school, get involved with the behind the scenes, because I don't really like acting on the stage per se, and I would, if in theater I wouldn't want to act, I would even like, I would love to like direct, because I mean, well, and really even theater is not my main medium. I love film, and I'm even thinking, especially now, I would maybe want to be a film director, really, or something, because film director, or even I love to write. That's my other thing. I love to write, and I love to write film, like scripts and stuff. Like I've the whole Gotham University all in script format, or even just a book. I love to write, and that is a hard career to get into, especially television writing. Oh my gosh, you'll be really lucky. But that's what I'd love to do. Oh, computer just went blank. It's going to stop my recording. Just went to sleep. Oh, come on. Turn back. There we go. It's still recording, everybody. We're fine. But I love film, and there's not really anything for me to do with the film. And my school, I don't think. But I do love film, and I want to make... I would love... See, here's the thing also. Sure, I would love to do a lot more live action. Actually, try some live action stuff. Just get a story, but actors. Who's going to act for me when I don't really... I mean, I'll act, I guess, but then who's going to be behind the camera? Framing the shots, like I know how to frame... Because that's what I love. I think of so many unique ways to frame shots and to show everything and just to show the actors, and I would really love to even be in the editing room and piecing everything together. I know it's a long, grueling process in real life, but I just love to do that. And so this gives me a way, going back to my actual videos, gives me a way to think I'm doing something. Probably got way off track here and everything, so. But just getting down to it, I'm just going to take a break from all this and just think about what I want to do. Especially, with school starting this year, I got my schedule. I know what classes I signed up with, but I'm taking all AP courses AP, pre-AP. It's not technically AP yet, pre-AP, but it's like an AP class, pretty much. I'm going to be a freshman. Wow, I'm going to be a freshman. Going into 9th grade, which is my second year at the high school, because our high school is with grades and what school is kind of messed up. High school starts in 8th grade at my school. Why? Because high school has a lot of room. Our high school is a big school. I think it's a pretty well. I think it is pretty good. It's a pretty big school, and it does have room for. I live in a small town. And, there's not many people in my class. What do we have, like 200 people in my grade? So, really, yeah, there's not much. It's fine. But there's an influx of kids, I think, younger kids, where it's really getting to be a big class, coming up. So, they need that room. But even the school studying, as I said, taking pre-AP geometry. Oh, Isaac just Snapchatted me. Let's read Isaac's Snapchat right on the air here, because I'm on Snapchat. What is my Snapchat? Is my Snapchat just Marshall Films? Marshall Laidlaw? Marshall_films. That's my Snapchat. Add me on the Snapchatty. Isaac says, because I wanted Isaac to come over today. I can't because I'm at Treasure Island for the day, but I can tomorrow at like noon. Okay. That works. See you then. Send. Okay, because I wanted Isaac to come over and talk about this stuff. Because after losing the Avengers episode and just, oh my gosh, I needed something to do. And good, he just opened it right now. Oh, and he's just, all right. Okay, thank you, Isaac. I received that. He said, all right. Right. So, getting back to this, finally, I keep interrupting myself or something. He's interrupting me. Taking pre-AP geometry, pre-AP physical science, pre-AP language arts, and I'm also taking biology, which is a 10th grade course. But you can take it as a 9th grader if you want, just to have it. if you're into the sciences, which I think I'm more interested out of all the sciences into more biology, life sciences things. And here's the thing also, this year in 8th grade, we had the whole first semester in science was all about space and space stuff. And I found that very fascinating, but lo and behold, to take when I'm in upper grades, there's no astronomy course or anything like that, more focusing on space. Why not? I mean, I feel like even though we don't know that much, there's still so much to learn about that, and I'd love to take that class, but it's not offered, so. School district, why? But I'm taking, like, all AP plus biology, which not a lot of people are taking when it'll be in class with 10th graders, which I do know some 10th graders from speech and from youth and government and from minors choir practice. I mean, I was in extracurricular choir because I can sing. At least I think I can sing. Hope so. So, like, yeah, if I used any, if you're in my class or anybody like that, that'd be great. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a heavy load. Do I want to have? Am I gonna have time for making videos? I don't know. But I'm getting all these, like, my credits early, I guess, because, like, if I can do this, because there's the fear of, like, you're not going to graduate, and I guess it could be, well, okay, how am I going to say this? Yeah, okay, just ignore that, whatever I was saying there. Talking about the whole commitment to graduate thing, and really, I mean, there's enough, like, class periods in the day, credits that you can get each year and stuff, so that you can graduate. Hopefully, I don't know if you can have any more than what's needed. Because I don't know how many credits I need, like 30 credits? Yeah. But you need certain credits, like you need 3 science credits and all that, so that's where people get tripped up, I think. Which, okay. Yeah. Just thinking about that, because, I don't know, there's enough spaces as long as you pass the classes and get the credit. Well, yeah, that's the thing, I mean, as long as you pass the classes too. Okay, stupid discussion, stupid thing. Cut this out, but I really don't like to edit this stuff. So, I'm gonna have a heavy load, and I don't know what I want to do with my YouTube channel at all. Because Lego animation is grueling, but I use it to tell my stories, and I use it because I do love seeing these characters come together, and I do love seeing, like, the Avengers meet with Batman, Spider-Man and meet with Batman, and all the DC and Marvel coming together, because, they're just characters that I love. And I love showing my own interpretations of it. I mean, I'm a big DC fan, even when, I mean, most people, I think, especially, like, my school, are Marvel people, because of the movies. I mean, without the Marvel movies, nobody would know who Iron Man was. I probably wouldn't even know who Iron Man was. I'd be just purely DC. And I do love DC Comics. I really do. Because I do love DC Comics more than Marvel. I think because I grew up in the characters. I grew up on Batman because of Batman the Animated Series. Even me being born in 2002, and Batman the Animated Series coming out in 1992. Was it 1992 or 1993? Oh my gosh. 10 years later, even more than that, it is still affecting me, my generation. I think I love Batman so much because my dad bought me a Batman the Animated Series tape that had the original 2 Catwoman episodes, the Cat and the Claw Part 1 and 2. Heart of Ice was on there. Yeah, Heart of Ice, and then See No Evil, which was in his episode with the Invisible Man. The one episode they did with him, I believe. Which is an interesting episode. It's a very interesting episode, and I don't think I ever fully got really what was happening. Fully, I mean, when you watch it now, even with Heart of Ice, I knew how tragic it really was. But I just love Batman and those characters. I'd love to do more of them, and I think if Marshall Films, if we were to do, unless I somehow get New Year's Bang, or if I reconcile with this and whatever, we could just switch to doing audio drama format all the time, just to tell these stories, and I could have a lot of fun with that. do more like, we'd put it up as a podcast, kind of like what we were doing with the Weirdos. I put it up as a podcast on iTunes. If you'll work with me, SoundCloud conversion to iTunes. Well, yeah, that's what I want to say. So I don't know. I'm gonna take a break this last month and just relax. I think hang out with some friends and just have fun, a little bit more fun than I've been, having. I don't know. This was a big blow, and these blows keep happening, and so I'm just taking a step back and looking at what I really want to do. I keep trying and trying to do this, and it doesn't work. So I don't know, guys. Trying. I think I do a good job on a lot of this, but it doesn't. I'm not to sound like I don't know. Not to sound. I don't know what word. Not to sound blah. Okay. I don't think it's reflects in my subscriber count how I think the quality of my videos are. But then again, I am an artist, and as my mother was telling me, I mean, a lot of artists, nobody appreciates their work ever. I do have some people, I think they do appreciate my work, and even those artists, they die in poverty, but doing what they love, or trying to do what they love. I don't know. So, I don't know. I really don't. This saddens me a lot. I don't know. YouTube. I don't know. I'm only 14 though, so I shouldn't get me down. Even though I do think that this summer, now if I can't get New Year's Bang, I'm just so upset right now. Might have been a whole waste. Might have been just, yeah. Gave me something to do, but I don't know. Now the school's coming back, and I don't know what I want to do with that. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching this, if you made it this far, and yeah, this is just, sorry everybody, this had to happen. Partially it's my fault, really, for this happening. So, yeah, bye guys, thank you. And I don't know. I really don't know.